Hi, my name is Noel. I've been fiddling on the street here for 35 years. Busking is a great way to make some money. Meet a lot of nice people. Practice your music. It's a kind thing to do, because you just sit there, you don't bother anybody. But if you're going to go out on the street and do it in your town or in some town where you want to get to the public, you need to do a few things. First, call the district attorney's office and see if it's legal. There's nothing worse than having the cops come down on you because you don't know the rules. Some cities have permits, some don't. Some don't have any rules at all and they leave it up to the police. But the DA is the one that you want to talk to first. There's just a couple of basic rules for fiddling or playing music in front of people on the street. And it's just common sense. Number one, dress better than the people that you're playing for. Nobody wants to give you money if you don't look like somebody you can trust, or you're not going to jump out of the bushes at them. Make sure your music is what people want. You can play there all day and make a dime. You can play all day and make $100 bucks. But if you're doing something that people want, no problem. They like what you're doing. They're glad to throw some money out there for you. One of the problems you always have with busking is finding a place where you're not bothering anybody else's business or making noise when they don't want you around. That's the quickest way to get the police called on you. They might not come and take you away, but they may give you a bad name by reputation with the other policemen that you're interrupting things that are going on where you shouldn't be doing it. So use some brains and some consideration for other people and their businesses when you're out there making a bunch of noise. That's a good one. The weather plays a big part of what you can do with this. Obviously, if it's raining or it's windy, you're not going to be successful at doing busking. The other thing is having some kind of a sign out that people know that you're working towards something. Maybe you want to make a trip to a fiddle contest. Maybe you want to buy a new fiddle. Maybe you want to buy a new guitar. Putting a sign out, if it's legal, will help you a lot. It really ups the amount of money that you make in the afternoon or evening when you're playing. Be sure you look people in the face like you would if you were performing on stage. Eye contact helps a lot with how much people include you into their little budget they have. Children, even if you stop in the middle of a song and say hello to the kids, kids are where the life of music goes. If they're interested and they're not being taught about music, maybe it's you that makes them pick up that guitar or play the drums or start to play the fiddle or mandolin. It's a big help on the long-range program, and it's a kind of a way to give back. So if you see kids out there, make sure you have a little song for them. It doesn't have to be Barney or Sponge Man Bob or whatever it is, but be sure you include the kids when they're walking around and watching you and talking. Say hello to them. Look them in the face and smile. Give them the best you got. Prime your case of your hat. Put some change and a couple of bucks in there so people know that's where it goes. Don't make them guess. And by God, say thank you. I don't care where you are in the song, when they throw the money in there, whether you blur it out or blurt it out or stop and say it in a formal way, say thank you. One of the nice things to have is a toy. For years I used a remote controlled dump truck when I had a partner that was busking with me. And she'd hide the remote control in her handbag and run the truck around, and the truck actually dumped the money. That's about the most lucrative monkey that I ever had on this act. But having a toy like this is a really important facet for attracting kids to come up and participate with what you're doing. You show them in just a few seconds how it works, they're thrilled with it. It's a win-win all the way around. That's it. It's called Appalachian Dancing Doll. It goes like this. I'm down to the beach, I'm lying in the shade, think about the money that I ain't made. Oh, poor boy, how you lying on the beach? Oh, boy, how you lying there? Oh, boy, lying on the beach. Well, see, I'm floating. Happy busking.